evaluate the following expressions when x equal y, y equals 5. I can't do this.
You could do it, Katie. This is algebra, and I bet you can.
Hey, Kit, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Everybody, I'm with Kit Willock, who is one of those brave souls that homeschools. You're a homeschooler, right?
I am, yes.
Wow, I think that's very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
So what exactly is homeschooling? I think there may be some misconceptions, and I know for myself, I don't really know what it is.
Homeschooling is when the parents choose to educate their children at home.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
However,
they can do that in the traditional way, that a parent is the sole teacher and they do it in the home setting, or they can go into co-ops or different areas, or to do like Collegium, where we are today.
is this a Collegium
Study
center?
Study
And
center.
I think Collegium comes from
Latin? Yes.
Okay.
And what they do is the university model, where the kids come twice a week. They take their classes, they have group discussions and instruction, and then the other 3 days they're at home studying, preparing for their classes, just like a university.
Wow. And
Yeah.
what age groups can be homeschooled?
Any age group can be homeschooled,
Really?
from
So, like-
preschool to 12th grade.
Okay, wow. Now, don't the parents have to be like brain surgeons or incredibly smart to do this?
Not at all. All you need is the desire to teach them. So that's really it.
But like this, let's say I was a mom and I was trying to teach my child algebra. I haven't done algebra in a couple of years, and that would be challenging for me. How do you guys do this?
You know, that's the wonderful thing about homeschooling now, is that there are so many opportunities out there. I myself am not very good in algebra. So there's places like Collegium that they have teachers that have background in it.
Okay,
So
so-
you can either teach your kids the subjects you feel comfortable with, you can teach them all the subjects, or none of the subjects.
Or
And
not-
Yeah, and then you're more of a support role, as in Collegium's case.
Okay, very good.
So you don't have to be a brain surgeon.
Okay, or even like a PhD in something, or like good at calculus, right?
Right.
Or speak Latin,
Yes.
For that matter. Now, what are the pros of homeschooling in your view?
You know, I've been homeschooling 10 years, and there are so many pros to it. One of the main ones I see is the flexibility of homeschooling, because as a parent, we can choose which curriculum we want our kids to study.
Right, like right here we have Latin Alive and Western Civilization and another math book.
Yeah, and you can choose according to their learning styles, according to their talents, according to their interests.
Yeah, because everybody does learn differently.
They
some
do.
are visual, some are auditory learners, some are hands-on.
And as a homeschooler, we have that flexibility to choose which one fits them best. Or we can follow their interests. If they're really interested in science, then we can delve deeply into it. Or
Right.
if your kid is very advanced, then they can move forward without having to wait for classmates.
That's wonderful. And is it always one-on-one when it's done just at home, besides coming to a study center?
It is more of a one-on-one tutoring, but obviously if you have multiple kids, you may put them together in teaching a certain subject or putting them one-on-one.
Okay, so I guess one of the really good advantages or best advantages is that students really get a lot of attention and almost private tutoring.
Absolutely. That is the best. And then as the teacher and the parent, we can see, oh, you're getting this really well, so let's move forward. Or, oh, we need a little extra time
Yeah,
here.
we need a little extra help with
Right.
this. Okay, now for people out there who would like to find out more about homeschooling, if they're interested in it, is there a website they can go to?
In Colorado, there is an organization called CHECK. And if you go to check.org, then you can find out all sorts of resources.
And
about
I'll
it.
ask you a student question. How do you spell check?
It's capital C, capital H, capital E, capital C.
Okay, very good. So check.org.
Check.org.
You can get a lot more information. And one final thing, what would you say to parents who are considering this?
I would say it's been one of the most incredible experiences we've had as a family. It helps relationships with your family, so I would say to go for it. It does take time and effort, so you do need that, but you will never regret it.
Okay, fabulous. So why don't you, as we close, why don't you help me do some of these other math equations?
I would love
converting
to.
percents and common fractions.
Yes.
All right, you think you can handle that?
Oh,
Think
absolutely.
you can handle me doing it? All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Let's study now.
Okay.